Hello. It's me once again, and I'm back playing BOMBLINE. I'm finally doing the maps guide that I first brought up at the end of my weapons guide, which was... oh, damn. Yeah, it's been a while, but it's finally here. Sorry for taking so long with this one. It took a while to get all the footage of every single map, and some other real-life stuff also got in the way. That being said, side note, I notice I say that being said a lot in my videos. Well, that being said, this is the Amateur's Guide to BOMBLINE's maps. Let's get started. Most maps have 3 routes you can take, left, middle, and right. Those same maps will have 2 bomb sites. The left and right paths will lead to one of the 2 bomb sites with some exceptions. Each map has varying levels of size and verticality, and I'll be going over those now. I'll be calling different routes the A and B routes for each bomb site if needed. Airport is a larger close quarters map, but has some longer sight lines in the middle route and A route. The defending team has easy access to an overhead view of A, which can be used to lock down that site. Below the middle route is a baggage conveyor belt area that can be used as an alternative way to reach the middle bridge area. Beware of the metal detectors at the attacker's spawn and the doorways to the store, as they'll reveal your position when you walk through them. Blockout's middle route is quite open, and the B route splits off partway through. A is also quite close to the defender's spawn, and you can get up higher by hopping on these blocks right here. Blockout Plus is basically just Blockout but scaled up, nothing more to it. Chaos Blockout is, well, chaos, and the only map that has 1 bomb site. Matches will end within seconds. It's chaotic and unbalanced, and people say it should be removed from the game, but honestly, I like it. It's chaotic but in a fun way. Granted, this is coming from the guy who likes small plate maps in Item Asylum. Gas Station doesn't really have a middle route. You need to take either the A or B routes to get to it, depending on what side you're on. Locker Room largely takes place inside this gym, but players can flank around the outside. But with both bomb sites being inside, this is a very close quarters oriented map. Perfect for the Chris Vector. Oil rigs routes are kinda weird. Instead of 3 routes, there's really mainly 2 that do split off and lead to each bomb site. This also gives the attackers a straight shot at both bomb sites. Penthouse has quite a bit of verticality, with all routes from the defender spawn going through some uncharacteristically spacious and clean vents. One of the vents opens up to overlook A, so be wary of that when planting there. The attackers get a straight shot at the middle route while the defenders don't. Don't question yourself playing piano, some of them can just do that. Tower Plaza has the regular 3-route structure, with the A and B routes having pathways to the middle. The attackers spawn outside, and I've seen some games where somebody on the attacking side just camps in their spawn and the defenders just waited for the time of the run out. Similar to Penthouse, the attackers get a straight shot at the middle route while the defenders don't. Sawmill is largely close quarters, especially at each bomb site, with A having slightly tighter areas than B. There's longer sight lines on the defender's route leading to B. Shoot House will have you fighting mostly on ground level, but has a higher up building near the defender's side that overlooks B. This can be used to lock down the avenue of approach. Suburban Construction's bomb sites can be reached quickly. A is suited for close quarters, while B has longer sight lines and more avenues of approach. Town has a tall building to the right of the attacker spawn that can be used as a good sniping point. Defenders also have easy access to this bank that can also be used as a good sniping point. Cache has a lot of verticality, with both bomb sites having some kind of elevated area overlooking it. The defenders have a straight shot to an area overlooking the middle. Emission has quite a bit of verticality like Cache, allowing you to get a height advantage over players in many areas, especially at A. Arctic Base is another map that's largely close quarters, but does have some long sight lines at both bomb sites. Warehouse is largely focused, well, in the warehouse. There's a flanking route that goes around B that players can also take. Pelican has a central route that both teams have a straight shot at. The map's quite open overall. Castle Keep has metal detectors like at Airport, and a sort of hidden flanking route from the attacker spawn that leads right to A. Just make sure you jump over the gap and not end up like me here. District is a largely close quarters map with not many long sight lines. There's also a useless set of bound areas in the defender spawn. I take full responsibility if this is patched out. Also, no one votes for this one. I've been talking about how hard it is to get people to vote for this one since my perks guide. Storage Duel has higher up areas at both spawns, allowing people to snipe from. Other than that, standard map layout. Metro's central route is a lot more open than the A and B routes. A is quite a bit more open than B. Although both bomb sites have 2 avenues of approach, B is a lot easier to defend than A. Highrise has tighter areas, making it more close range, but has some medium sight lines and a long sight line in the middle lane. There's a flanking route that leads directly to A from the attacker's spawn. You can also get up here somehow. Don't ask me, ask Unsealed Rhino 16. And finally, Kelvin has a 3-lane structure with an area overlooking A. This map is largely close quarters with longer sight lines at the middle and B routes. And there you go, that's my maps guide. I know this video was somewhat anticipated ever since I first mentioned it a while back, and I hope I didn't disappoint. My next BOMBLINE video will likely be my general thoughts on the game as a whole. As of recording this script, it looks like something will be planned for the game's 3rd year anniversary, so I might cover that too, I'm not sure yet. I'm gonna try to do a guide video like this at least once a month. I know that's not a really high bar to cross, but you've probably seen how inconsistent my upload schedule is. That being said, thanks for watching, and I'll see you around.
The bomb is close to detonation.